Hi, I'm Angella Sharpe, and welcome to the Daily Mix. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I had a fantastic weekend. One of my favorite things happened this past weekend, Firebird Fest. That's when a whole bunch of Firebirds from all around the United States and Canada come and join up over there in Illinois and join together. That right there is a photo from on Thursday. We had a poker run where we went to all sorts of various stops. Now, obviously, the weather on Thursday was not ideal, right? Like, that was not a great idea to do this in the rain, but we did it and it was a ton of fun. And so there are some of the guys that were with me on that first stop. But I also got to host a little show. Now, there was 3 members that had designed the Pontiac Firebird, and we did a little game show with some fans, and the Blue Crew was there, so it was kind of like old times. That was actually a lot of fun, and I'm super glad we got to do that, and a lot of people really seemed to enjoy that as well. And of course, there's just a lot of driving, so there's a lot of different spots to go see, a lot of different places to go visit. Waterloo, you know, the Anheuser-Busch Brewery, just a lot of stuff. But my favorite thing was this right here. We went to Worldwide Technology Raceway and got to take the cars on the track. Now, I've worked there forever, and I've never, ever driven on the track. And I still have never, ever driven on the track because I let my dad drive on the track because he was really, really excited about it. So I had to let my dad do it, right? And it was actually really fun to see my dad, whose birthday is next month, and he'll be 73, and he was so excited, like a little kid, about driving on the track. So totally worth it. Best time ever. So if you guys want to have a best time ever, I have a guest coming up that's going to be talking about Celebrate St. Louis. It is back in its spot, so Jessica Fox, the vice chair of Celebrate St. Louis, will be here to tell us everything we need to know about what's coming back, where to go, all the party, all the fun, all the music, parades. She's got it covered. So let's get started on today's Daily Mix. It is summertime in St. Louis, and let's be honest, is there really a better time than this? I don't think so. Summer is always my favorite. We have so many great parks and museums and other attractions and events. You really can't beat it. Now, of course, the St. Louis Zoo is always a summertime favorite. The zoo is open even later during Prairie Farms Dairy Summer Zoo weekends, giving you even more time to enjoy your favorite exhibits and attractions. You can take advantage of the extended hours, May 24th through August 18th, and enjoy Friday discounts on parking, adventure passes, and select combo meals. That sounds like a great deal. Now, this summer also marks the return of the family-friendly HullabaZoo on select Thursdays, May 30th through August 22nd. Enjoying a theme day spotlighting unique animals and habitats from around the world. Special activities and more. You can even learn about the St. Louis Zoo and everything they have to offer this summer at stlzoo.org. Now, one of my summer favorites, also in Forest Park, is, yeah, you guessed it, it's the Muny. Their 106th season kicks off June 17th with Les Mis, and it continues on June 27th with the smash hit Broadway musical Dreamgirls, followed by Disney's The Little Mermaid, opening on July 8th. Now, Fiddler on the Roof will return for its 11th Muny production on July 19th, and Waitresses will make its Muny and U.S. regional premiere on July 30th. Also making its Muny premiere is the hit musical In the Heights, opening on August 9th. And closing out the season, beginning August 19th, is the long-awaited return of Anything Goes. Single tickets are now on sale, and don't forget, the Muny also has nearly 1,500 free seats for each performance on a first-come, first-served basis. No tickets needed. You got to check that out. Now, get this. I love the Muny. I've always loved the Muny. I used to go as a little girl with my pawpaw all the time. I'm going to ask the Muny to please sometime bring back Oliver. That's the best one. You can find out everything you need to know about checking out the Muny this year in 2024. Go to muny.org. Definitely check out those free seats too. Like if you've never been there before, those free seats are a great way to see if it's something you'd like to do. And then maybe next time you can buy seats a little closer up. The Missouri Botanical Garden is a beautiful place to spend time during the summer with a variety of things to do, including a brand new exhibition at the Stephen and Peter Sachs Museum. Kernels of Culture, Maize Around the World, is highlighting the important role of maize, or more commonly known as corn. It plays in many aspects of our lives and giving visitors a deeper understanding of the plant and how it could impact the future of agriculture. The garden will be hosting events and classes through next March to further educate and connect visitors to the history and cultural importance of maize. You can learn more about Kernels of Culture and the museum at mobot.org/museum. The Botanical Garden is also where you want to be on Wednesday nights this summer for the annual Whitaker Musical Festival. Pack a picnic and enjoy the beauty of the garden or grounds in summertime while listening to an electric mix of music each week. The 10-week concert series is free to attend and will take place on Wednesday evenings, beginning May 29th and running through July 31st. Doors open at 5 and the music begins at 7. You can find a full lineup and learn more by visiting mobot.org/Whitaker. A new exhibition at the St. Louis Science Center will be roaring to life this summer. Zoo, the T-Rex experience features Zoo, the most complete and best preserved Tyrannosaurus Rex specimen ever found, and the latest scientific discoveries about the species as a whole. The traveling exhibit lets guests explore the sights, sounds, and smells from Zoo's world and get up close with an exact replica of the original skeleton, which measures 40 feet long and 13 feet tall. That's huge. A life-size reproduction of the excavation site will also help visitors understand how Zoo was discovered. Zoo, the T-Rex experience opens at the St. Louis Science Center on June 8th and runs into September. Visit slsc.org/zoo for tickets and more information. This summer, you can also visit a world of mind-blowing exhibits at the City Foundry. The Museum of Illusion has something for everyone, with mind-bending illusions, interactive exhibits, and more. The new attraction offers more than 9,000 square feet of space dedicated to exploring the incredible world of optical illusion and visual perception. The diverse array of exhibits has been made just for St. Louis. It has a baseball player who can't take his eyes off the visitors, an upside-down traditional smokehouse, and our iconic City Hall reimagined. The grand opening on May 24th marks the first Museum of Illusion located in the state of Missouri. That is huge. You can learn more and plan your visit at moistlouis.com. Disney and Pixar's long-awaited follow-up to Inside Out hits theaters this summer. Riley is back as a newly minted teenager, and a new cast of emotions are on board to shake things up. Check this out.
It's Joy coming to you live in Riley's mind. Make some noise! Yay. Sadness is in the house! It's anger!
Let me at him! We gotta get our mouth guard, people!
Fear! No, that's not ours! Disgust. Glad to have her on our team. Our little girl's growing up so fast.
Ow! Sorry!
It should be nothing but smooth sailing.
Hello? I'm Anxiety. Where can I put my stuff?
A new emotion!
Oh, I'm sorry. We wanted to make such a good first impression.
What do you mean, we? I'm Envy. Look at your hair. Oh, yeah, not happening.
That's on we.
On what?
It's what you would call the boredom.
What's your name, big fella?
That's embarrassment.
Welcome to headquarters, embarrassment. Oh, we're doing a fit. No. Oh, nope, going high. Oh, you got a real sweaty palm there, buddy.
Look, we all have a job to do. I plan for the future.
You want to sit with us?
These girls are so cool. We can't let her know we're excited.
I got this.
Joy, I'm just curious, maybe, I could
Thank you,
help.
not now.
Yeah.
that's not gonna haunt us for the rest of our lives at all. I know change is scary. Let's do this.
Hey, Riley!
But we need new friends or we'll be totally alone in high school. Out with the old, in with the new. Riley's life requires more sophisticated emotions than all of you.
You can't just bottle us up!
We are suppressed emotions!
Let Operation New Riley begin.
You aren't packed yet?
I'm the worst! Well, that's a preview of the next 10 years.
Come on! Riley needs us. Have I ever steered you wrong before?
Many times.
What is that? It's the sarcasm.
Sarcasm? Boy, are we so lucky we ran into you guys! Boy, are we so lucky we ran into you guys!
Wow, those guys are jerks.
Wow, those guys are jerks.
That looks like a fun movie you could take your kids to. You know where else you could take your kids? To celebrate St. Louis. I got Jessica Fox here with me. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so this is exciting. Celebrate St. Louis is back.
Yes, we are back.
In what I like to call its original spot.
Very close to its original spot.
Okay.
Yes. So I know a lot of previous event attendees are going to remember the stage right underneath the arch. Our concerts are actually going to be on the riverfront this year, so right on Lenora K. Sullivan. So if you can imagine, you're going to have all of your mobile marketers, your food vendors, your bars, and our concerts really right down there on the riverfront.
That's going to be so fun.
It is. So we're making use of a new space, one that we've not made use of before, but that doesn't mean that we aren't going to be firing off those fireworks framed by the arch, right? And that folks cannot, plant their picnic baskets and their blankets on the arch grounds to ensure that they have the most. That's the best spot, I think, in St. Louis to really watch fireworks.
To watch those fireworks,
yes.
for sure.
You watch those fireworks, and I don't know if you've ever been down there before, but if you scan the skyline, you can actually see all of the fireworks shows, through that Illinois skyline, going up in all of the different municipalities, and it's a really, really beautiful sight.
It's very exciting. You've got so many other events kind of coming along with this. But first, let's talk about this is kind of a little bit of a name change for you guys.
We did. So, most folks, when they think about the 4th of July, they think of America's Birthday Parade, they think of Fair St. Louis. Right. And like every organization, we're always looking to evolve. We want to make sure that what we're bringing to the community resonates. We want to make sure that as we think about how we want to evolve, our name comes with us. And one of the things that we looked at was, and as much as we love the 4th of July.
Everybody loves the 4th of July.
Who doesn't love the 4th of July? We love the 4th of July, but we also wanted to start thinking about events throughout the year. And as we think about doing events throughout the year, we've got our 4th of July, we've got our Gateway Legends tournament that we do. There'll be other things that I think we're going to be bringing into the fold. How do we really utilize a name that talks about St. Louis as a whole and celebrate St. Louis as a whole? And that's really what we went with and why we looked to change the name from the traditional Fair St. Louis or just America's Birthday Parade to Celebrate St. Louis, which encompasses all of those things.
I love that, but when we're talking about a name change, people get scared. You're still having the parade. You're still having the fireworks.
The 4th of July is going to be a fantastic day. 10 a.m. in the morning, we're going to be opening with America's Birthday Parade. And I have to say, we've also got an all-female jump team called the Misty Blues. They're going to be parachuting down from the sky to open the parade. I know, isn't that amazing?
That's so cool.
So, it just sounds so much fun. And it's the first year we've had an all-female jump group. And I think that's going to be a really great way to open up the day and open up the 4th of July and America's Birthday Parade.
That is going to be so fun. And then, of course, you have the parade that we all know and love with some of your favorites. Like usually
all the
Muny's
favorites.
there, usually Redbird's there.
All of the favorites. It's a staple on the 4th of July, here in the St. Louis area, especially in the downtown. Once we've got the parade, which runs between, I'd say, 10 to 12, gates are going to open down in Lenora K. Sullivan. We've got a lot of things happening on LKS. Like I said, we've got food vendors. We're going to have an entire area that's really spotlighting services for veterans, which is a great way that we're extending our Salute to the Troops offering that we've done in the past. So it's going to be a really fantastic way to highlight some of the different community organizations that really service veterans in the St. Louis area. We're going to have the air show, which is, we're coming back for the first year since 2019.
I was going to say, everybody kind of missed the air show over the last couple of years.
We have. I know I have. I know so many others in the community have. We hear all the time how excited folks are that the air show is going to be coming back. And so the air show will be happening in the afternoon. Bring your bottles of water. We hope it's hot. We hope the sun is shining.
Yeah, we need it. We need a beautiful day for that.
We need a beautiful day on the riverfront for the air show and all the amazing viewing that we're going to be doing there. We will have a number of different planes that are part of that air show. I know we've got the Folds of Honor plane that's going to be there and a couple of other folks. It's going to be a really awesome way to bring back the air show for Celebrate St. Louis.
I love it. I mean,
Yes.
you've already talked about so much, but we're not even
done.
done.
I haven't even gone to the concerts yet.
You haven't got to get to the concerts.
And we've still got more before we even get there.
Okay.
So like I mentioned, we are going to be doing our salute to the troops. It's going to be an amazing just salute that we do to our service members every year, especially in light of the 4th of July. Right. We're also working with the Missouri History Museum and a number of other partners in the community to highlight the 150th birthday of the Eads Bridge.
Now this I found very interesting because I did not know about this until you came to the show today.
Yes.
That the Eads opened July 4th.
1874.
1874, which is crazy to think about.
It is, and I believe, and I know somebody from the History Museum is probably going to fact check me on this one, but I believe it is still the oldest bridge on the Mississippi.
Wow.
Yes.
That's huge. So how are we going to be highlighting them?
So we are going to be doing a number of different things in between some of our programming down in Lenora K. Sullivan. We've got the History Museum that's going to come in and kind of do a history lesson for everyone. We've got a civil engineering group that's going to be coming in and rededicating a plaque to the Eads Bridge. Nice. And we've even got some folks that are going to be singing happy birthday to the Eads Bridge as well.
I love that.
I know.
That's so cute.
It's an amazing way to highlight the 4th of July in St. Louis.
Yeah, and then now a fun fact for everybody. You now know that it was opened on July 4th, 1874, which is crazy.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now they got the Eads Bridge. Are we to concerts yet?
We are to the concerts.
Okay.
Yes. So roughly around 4 o'clock, 4:30, we will start our concerts. We've got 4 amazing bands coming in this year. We've got The Feel coming in. We've got Lupe Fiasco. We've got Low Cash.
That's the one I want to go see.
I know. And they all of these bands play amazingly to the crowd. And we really think that we've got something for everyone that's going to be coming down. Yeah. But not to mention, we've also, our last band is going to be The Urge.
Oh, that's a St. Louis favorite. Steve has been on the show a number of times, so everybody loves The Urge.
St. Louis staple, local favorite. The Urge is going to be our last band that's going to be playing right before that first firework goes off of the barge behind the St. Louis Arch.
I love it. So you really could, in fact, make a whole day of the 4th of July and celebrate St. Louis.
We hope people do. We want people to come down at 10 o'clock in the morning. There really is something for everyone. Yeah. You could have folks bring their kids down for the parade, maybe take a little break in the middle of the day, get a sitter, come down for the concerts and maybe a nice cold beverage on the riverfront, and then finally watch those fireworks behind the Gateway Arch. It's really going to be a fantastic opportunity.
It is going to be very, very pretty, but we probably should talk about things that people can and can't bring onto the arch grounds. You said they can pack a picnic. Is there anything that we're not allowed to take in with us?
So all of that information is going to be on our celebratestlouis.org website.
Perfect.
I know we're still working with National Park Service to make sure that we've got all of the right information around what people can and cannot bring down to the grounds, as well as what folks will or will not be able to bring down onto the Lenora K. Sullivan area.
Oh, right. Absolutely. So people are going to want to check that out kind of as we get closer to the 4th of July to make sure they have everything taken care of. But a picnic blanket underneath the arch grounds.
Underneath the arch, watching the fireworks.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. And like I said, we will have food vendors and beverage vendors and mobile marketers down on Lenora K. Sullivan. There's going to be a family fun zone down there for folks to bring their kids. And I can't stress enough, all free.
Right. That is, I feel like, kind of the most important part. A lot of people are struggling right now, and this is a way to kind of celebrate the 4th of July, and you can do it in a free fashion.
All free. We want folks to bring down their families, their grandparents, everyone, and really make a day of it.
Now, I know that you've highlighted so many awesome things, but is there something that you're like this? Like, if you don't get to see everything, make time for this.
So I'm a big fan of the concerts. Always am. I just love the way, the concerts start late afternoon and go right into the fireworks, and it's just an amazing way to usher in those fireworks on the 4th of July with the arch framing the fireworks off the barge. That for me is my favorite, although like I said, I know so many people that are excited about this air show, and we're excited about bringing it back as well. And
it sounds like there really is something for everybody.
There
so if
really
you're more
is.
History, you've got the Eads Bridge.
Yes.
If you're more party, you have concerts. And I mean, I love a parade, so everybody loves a parade.
I love a parade. It's one of my favorite things that we do on the 4th of July here in St. Louis, and I think the downtown parade, America's Birthday Parade, is one of the best, if not the best in the country.
I absolutely love this. Let's go through one more time where people can find more information so they can kind of plan their night, their day, and make sure they get to celebrate all of St. Louis.
Absolutely. So all of the information is going to be on celebratestlouis.org. We also ask if you want more up-to-date real-time information as well. You can follow us on social media, both Instagram and Facebook.
Oh, I see that.
Yes, so you'll get real-time information during the day. You'll get updates in terms of programming. That's going to be the best way to get information about what's happening on the 4th of July, what you can and can't do, where the best places to park. All of that stuff's going to be on celebratestlouis.org.
And we're hoping for great weather, but that social media is probably great to follow if the weather looks a little iffy, because I remember going down years ago to see Dirk Bentley, and it was iffy, but he played. So it was good to know that, I could still go.
Absolutely. The safety of our attendees is always the front of mind for all of us, and we will absolutely be putting weather information there, but we are kind of a rain or shine event.
Yeah.
And so even if there's a little bit of drizzle, the show will go on.
We're still gonna do it. So definitely check them out. You can follow them on those social media channels. We thank you so much for joining us and telling us about Celebrate St. Louis.
Well, and thank you so much for having us. We can't wait.
This is gonna be great. Make sure you follow them on their social media, and then you can follow us. We have all the social medias as well. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. It's probably not Twitter, it's probably X now, but that's fine. Instagram, you can always drop us a line at stltv.net. We want to hear from you. That is going to do it for the Daily Mix. We keep it right here on STL TV and Experience St. Louis. I will see you next time.